Hi, this is Ashlyn Jones completing Dr. Lamb's reflection number 3 assignment. He gave us 3 questions to complete. The first one being, how do you define diversity? So my first thought is diversity is the sum of how people are alike or different. So first thought is, ethnic, gender, cultural, religion differences or likenesses. But if you're putting this in a educational aspect, you're thinking of my first thought is different types of learners. So you have auditory learners, kinetic learners, visual learners. Everybody is a different type of learner. Everybody has an aspect of how when something is taught to them, their type of learning is how they learn best. And so that was my first thought about it. The second question is, how is there diversity in learning mathematics? So that's the same thing. There's different kind of learners. So you have to really make sure that in your lessons you are touching on all 3 types of learners. That way your whole class, no matter what type of learner they are successful. So if they are auditory learners, you need to make sure that you keep a leveled voice tone. So fluctuating a lot is really not helpful for them. They like to have an even voice, something read to them. They like the more traditional types of learners. They like lectures, anything just told straight to them. And so obviously that's kind of a great way to start out a lesson. You can start out by being very auditory, like explaining this is what we're going to be doing today, blah, 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 this is what the lesson is about. And then you could maybe switch to a visual type of learner. So have some kind of diagram, a picture, a slideshow, anything that could really help engage those visual learners. Also, kinetic learners. Kinetic learners are people who like touching or feeling or something to do with their hands. Their hands have to be moving. And kind of something interesting we learned in educational psychology is that 80% of males are kinetic learners. They have to be busy. They have to be they have so much energy built up and they need to release this and that's the only way they learn. So we need to make sure that we are touching on all 3 aspects of learners so all of our students can be successful. Students come in and they expect us to teach. That's our jobs as teachers. They don't know what their learning styles are. So as we grow older, we become to realize, oh, I personally am a more visual learner. I like to look at the pictures. I like to have, if you show me and I can understand it. But we need to adapt to all different types of learners. That way they can eventually develop how they learn best. The third question is, what would you do as a teacher of mathematics to enhance equality and address diversity in the classroom? Again, I would make sure that everybody has an equal chance at learning. I want to make sure that I realize that everybody learns differently, and I want to make sure that I am providing opportunities for everybody in my class to be able to learn. So I would do a lot of hands-on work, since mathematics is a lot of hands-on activities, a lot of manipulatives. Provide a lot of manipulatives. That way, the visual learners and kinetic learners have something in their hands. They can see it. So, for instance, if you're teaching fractions, you can give out, little pies, and they can put that this is 1/2 of this circle, so they can actually see it in their hands, and they're able to learn the best they can. Thank you.